Welcome back to the No Plain Janes podcast.
What's happening?
Episode 9.
Episode 9. We
That's
almost
right.
there.
That's
It's
right.
getting to the end, y'all. Ooh. We got a guest today.
We got a queen today in the
We got a
building.
queen today. Talk to him nice.
That's right.
Ooh.
A melanated queen.
Let's go. Say it slow for him.
A melanated queen.
Let's go. Introduce yourself, queen.
Hi, everyone. I'm Megan, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Thanks for
And
coming.
especially excited because my cousin is at the end of this
Oh,
table.
shit. That's
Nice.
fair. Appreciate the plug. Okay. Okay. Shameless plug.
Right?
Go ahead. So, I mean, what we talking about today? We talking about your business.
Oh my gosh.
Promoting
Honestly,
yourself.
so this is a funny thing. I really hate when things are focused on
Really?
me.
Why?
Because it's like,
Why? It's a conversation, you know?
because it's even like in the business that I do, I like things to be focused on, centered around other people.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is going to be centered for other people about your business.
Oh gosh.
About your groundbreaking business, because there's
Oh my
businesses like your
God.
business, but like yours is
Yeah.
different.
All right, so once you make her comfortable, you lead into it for her. You talk about her a little bit. Let her warm up.
Since you big
God.
cousin.
You know, you big cousin.
You know what I'm
Talk about
saying?
your cousin.
This is the baby of the family, you know what I'm saying? College graduate, came back with
Nice.
the plans and everything, and she's an entrepreneur now.
Good.
go.
That's great.
She's
That's
a
great.
young, successful entrepreneur in Miami, and she owns her own spa.
Ooh.
What's the name of your spa, Meg?
Melanated Beauty Spa.
Ooh.
Melanated
Yes,
Beauty Spa.
Melanated.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. You know, we got to do it for the culture.
Absolutely.
right.
Black excellence, right?
And
Black
it's
excellence.
just, and the thing is about with the name, I was so adamant when I was thinking of a name for a beauty spa
Mhm.
because I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel on anything. I just want things to start being more inclusive of people of color. And so, especially someone like myself who enjoys to be pampered, I like to get skin treatments, body treatments, things like that. But every time I would go somewhere, and especially being in Miami, I still couldn't find a place that like represented me. And whether it was my skin tone, whether it was my figure, it was just, I would always see European women, European figures. And so I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it unapologetically being black and melanated. So
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's talk to him. We don't want to see no magazine posts, feel me? We want that natural.
no, exactly.
Feel
And that's
me?
the thing. It's so interesting because we're membership based, but then we also have just non-members too that frequent the spa. But if you're someone that loves to self-care on a frequent basis, the membership is definitely a better option for you. But I remember we had 2 women walk in. They were Russian women, and they asked, were they allowed to be here?
Oh,
Because
wow.
But that bothered me. And so I was
Yeah.
like, okay, come in, sit down.
Why did it bother you though?
Because I'm like, what do you mean are you
They
allowed to
felt
be?
not
Because
welcome.
the only reason why they didn't feel welcome was because it didn't show them. But we've had to walk around everywhere, walking into places that never
Where we
show
aren't,
us.
where we,
Right.
Yeah.
where we feel like
So
we
I'm
aren't
like,
included, but we support those
right.
businesses. I got you. I
And
got
so
you.
from a business perspective, especially when I look at my numbers, I don't want my numbers to not be a Massage Envy's numbers one day because you feel like you can't come because
Yeah.
it doesn't, my marketing isn't inclusive of you.
Yeah.
It has to be geographic for everyone.
Exactly. Massage Envy still does not market black people on their pamphlets.
That's right.
But
So-
And people be
People
going
still
there.
And
go there, yeah.
yes, I know a lot of black people that have Massage Envy memberships actually. So I'm just like, I can't stand that we're still in this phase where white people feel like if it doesn't show them, then it's not for me.
I want to know if it comes from a standpoint of entitlement.
That's how I feel.
Like that definitely has to come from a standpoint
You
of
feel
entitlement.
entitled.
Yes, you do.
Of
Because
course.
so, I mean, you go in places like you support cultures that you want to be a part of, but you aren't. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
inclusive, yeah. So yeah, she definitely felt entitled, so that's why she asked you. But she still came inside, right? She gave you that business,
and
right?
they still come.
That's
Right.
good. That's
But it
Oh,
was
good.
just like we had to have that conversation.
She probably felt like that too because the name and then what your image portrayed. It's for everyone, but you just
Right.
wanted us black girls to be included.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Black men too.
Black men too.
I was gonna say,
right.
what about the
It's-
men? Let's talk
saying?
about
It's
the
only
men.
because the women were
no,
women
no.
coming into the place.
Right.
Yeah.
But you do welcome men as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
Men,
men that are
check on your
members.
skin.
And
Yeah.
honestly, we have a lot of guys who are in security or they do like industry work. Come, I mean, they
Get them
care about their
beard facials.
skin. Yeah, so I mean, it's
That's
honestly
good.
for
That's
everyone.
good. But what inspired it? What was behind it? The name, because you put the Melanated Beauty Spa together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or before you answer that, like leading into that, what did you even go to school for?
Oh my gosh.
Was this your goal to open up a beauty
No,
spa?
no.
So answer both questions.
Oh my gosh! And I feel like my cousin, and I call my cousin's cousin and not by their first name.
Yeah, we do
ever.
that. We do that. We do
know
that.
We
why
all from the
I do
islands
that,
here.
but
It's all
Andy. But remember, growing up, I wanted to be a journalist.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually went to the University of Missouri, and I
Oh,
went to
shit.
journalism school. But
Big D1 school.
In Missouri, or did you do it
in Missouri,
Yeah.
in Columbia, Missouri. Yeah, it's a PWI. The population was like 1% black.
Mhm.
What's
I'm
but
only
What's
thinking 'cause of
PWI?
sports.
predominantly white
Oh,
institution.
didn't
Yeah, I'm only thinking because
Mm-hmm.
of sports. That's D1. You watch
Yes.
college ball,
True,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
it already started to click.
And I will say what year was, I think it was like 2011 or 2012 was when we entered the SEC because we were.
You were there the Michael
big-
Sam year.
She not gonna know
Yes.
that.
No,
Oh, shit.
he
She
was
knows
my
sports.
neighbor.
She knows,
Okay,
she knows
He was
sports.
my neighbor.
She
Uh-oh.
knows sports.
Yes.
You got the right
and
one on the pod.
No, but he was my neighbor. But I will say we all knew he was gay. Like all the kids at the university knew he was. So like, I don't know if I don't know who planned that whole marketing thing to get him
Thank you. See?
where.
Some
But it
of
was
them is
definitely
planned.
it was a play. I feel like because we all knew because he dated a swimmer, this very scrawny little white boy that he dated, and I mean they were very open about it. So
That's the guy who kissed him on the.
Yeah, on draft day.
yes.
I
On
watched
draft
it.
day.
I was with.
Oh,
I was
okay,
with
you
you
were
guys.
okay, yeah.
I was with
That-
them watching the
okay.
draft. Yeah,
Yeah.
every year, Theo does a draft party at
A
his
little
house.
barbecue and we hang out. with
Barbecue
her.
food.
Your friend Theo.
Yeah, she knows Theo.
Yeah. Small circles.
She
Small
knows Theo.
Oh my gosh, he's a funny guy.
Very funny. But yeah, we go to games together, hang out, dinner together, birthday
Right.
events. Met their families. I met Andy's family. I'm meeting you now.
Right.
But you said we crossed paths before.
I was
so,
like,
yeah, I don't remember.
She didn't
but
come to anything before.
Y'all have crossed paths.
I was like, she had to. I
Had
don't know. This looks too familiar. But anyway, back to your question about it was the name.
The name.
Yes.
The inspiration
How long did you
behind
go to
it.
school for? Like
How long did I go to university? For 4 years.
4 years. Okay.
Mhm.
You
Well, 5 years. I
you
would say 5
finished
years.
what year? Class of
2013.
2013. Okay.
So yeah, I did that, and then I did not use my degree. I actually ended up moving to London, and I stayed in London
How was that?
for. Oh my god, it was the best time. It was the best time working and dating.
Oh shit.
Okay.
What parts of London should I visit first?
So London it's kind of, I think New York is divided up to
Five boroughs.
Boroughs,
boroughs.
5, yeah.
Okay, so London has they call it 8 different zones.
Okay.
So zone 1 through zone 8. The closer you get to 1 is the closer you live to central London, like what
Okay.
everyone would pretty much know.
Zones?
Yeah,
Yeah?
zone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I lived in zone 1,
Okay.
and I worked in a place on a street called Mortimer Street.
Oh shit.
And so I was designing women's heels.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Which was fun. But my dating life was really fun.
Okay.
As it should be. As it should be. You
Because
young.
London was it's this huge melting pot of so many different people.
That's dope.
And
Different
everyone just wants to learn from everyone, experience everyone. So
fire.
it was nice. I literally joke with people and say I had a date for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Ooh.
There were a couple weekends I did have a breakfast, lunch, and
Ooh.
dinner date.
Ooh-wee.
She called you.
But
So in the phone
Right.
you guys, you were
What?
late.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What the fuck?
Yep.
You talking about? She was ready.
right.
Somebody,
No.
somebody
You
was
supposed to
Olive
experiment.
Garden. Somebody was,
Listen,
you know.
you was saving names on the restaurants.
Yep.
Fuck the name.
No, but it was. I would tell anyone they need to go out of the country
Live.
by themselves.
Are you a tea girl or because you're from the islands, tea or coffee?
Oh, I love coffee.
You love coffee?
But I would say that
you grew up on
my,
did you grow up on hot tea? Because I know it's big there, like both tea and coffee is big in London.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up on coffee. It was definitely tea.
Yeah.
My
That-
dad would serve us.
Trust.
Yeah.
We know.
Tea for everything. You know how it is.
You said get
Tea
a cup of
for
tea.
everything.
But when you moved to London, you diverted from tea to coffee.
Yes, and then but also they had really good tea times.
Okay.
Like
They do.
and I had
I visited
some-
before. Paris, to be exact, not London, but Paris.
Yeah.
How
and-
was the culture there, like coming from here, America, to going to Missouri and then going to London?
Did they love the melanin?
Oh my gosh, yes.
They love black people over there.
They think you're like a little celebrity. As black women, oh my God, those European men are just like, they just think you're amazing. I mean, like, just an amazing person. They're
Yeah.
just, I don't know, they're just like,
How long
love
did you live
American
in London?
culture. It was almost a year.
Almost a year?
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, they just think you're amazing.
Okay.
They love the culture.
So you went,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. You went from designing heels and then what?
Well,
what
I will
molded you
say,
into-
so this is, and I was telling someone this story last night. Growing up, my father was an entrepreneur. And so I grew up like seeing him, you know, work his business, and like he would pick us up from school. We'd have to go to his shop before soccer practice and then go home, get ready. But so I definitely, my father, he allowed us to be hands-on in his business and
Okay.
help. He was always about like learning and teaching us. So I definitely had that entrepreneurial spirit
Nice.
growing up. And then I do like my first taste of like real entrepreneurship or like putting myself out there. I was 17 years old. I remember thinking prom was coming up. I wanted a certain dress.
It's always prom.
Right?
It's always prom.
And I played soccer growing up, and I knew I only had a 2-week period to make some money.
Okay.
And I saw on Good Morning America that like holiday jobs you could have. And one of them was like being a personal assistant, a personal like
Shopper?
shopper, something like that. So I made business cards on Vistaprint, which I still have till this day.
Okay.
And I asked my dad to take me to this neighborhood that he would like show us like where these really big homes were. And I took some tape and those business cards and I taped them on people's mailboxes.
Let's go.
Ooh.
See?
And,
Let's go. Get yourself on the scene.
And I made some money to buy my prom dress.
Let's go.
But I was like a personal Christmas.
Out the trunk?
Yeah.
Out the trunk, on the
That's it.
corner, on the
That's it.
That's
corner.
where it started.
Right.
That's how we
So
hustle,
that-
baby.
Yeah, so that was like my first time realizing that yes,
It
I
could
can
work.
yeah. And then when I got I think it was my senior year of college, I started selling shoes out of my apartment.
Okay.
And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, I can really make some money, because once I decided to move to London, I needed to get rid of my inventory. And so there was a website where you could put your business up for sale.
Okay.
And so I put it up for sale, and literally the next day someone wanted to purchase
good.
it. So
That's
then
good.
This
That's
was all
crazy.
women's heels, flats.
I was buying shoes wholesale. So
Okay.
you know, like the
Yeah.
cheapy stores, the little like Miami shoes,
The
you
little
would see on the
boutiques and
corner,
stuff,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, that's a game. Like,
Yeah.
for men, we sell that all day now. I was doing that for a while when I used to manage a shoe store. I
Yeah.
would just find plugs, and I'm buying Alisa size running shoes, and
Flip it.
we flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there's definitely money in that market.
So that's where and then going to London, I was getting paid working for a company, and then when I left, moved back to St. Pete, moved in with my dad, started
St. Pete.
nannying.
How's that area?
Boring.
Country.
Yes.
nothing
Well,
like
it's
that.
actually
It's
not
Tampa?
country.
Tampa?
It's very close to Tampa.
Very close.
Yeah,
Very
like right
close.
outside of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
very close. But I mean, you guys would honestly probably like it.
Yeah.
Because people go to St. Pete and they're just like, wow, this city's really, and I look at it and I'm like,
I need mixture.
Yeah, but listen,
No.
it's different visiting a place than living in that place.
right.
Yeah.
Because you go to some place and you're like, you understand like this is a good visitation place, and then you understand like certain places are good living spots. You know?
Yeah.
I can go there for a month and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can't be here no more. I need to go.
Yeah.
I couldn't live here. Yeah.
I need a balance. I want like, I'm looking into real estate now for like the Carolinas, Texas. So I want city life, but I want quiet too. So like, I don't want to be in the city. I want to be like right outside of where I can travel for the weekend and go to the city and stuff like that. So
And always have things to do.
always. I want the
Definitely.
full 4 seasons. You know, Florida don't have shit but rain and heat. That's it.
I like it.
It's
That's it.
bipolar with the rain and the heat. Huh?
It's either hot and rainy, or rainy. That's it.
Mixed with a little bit of wind.
Yeah.
Right.
A
That's
little
it.
bit.
Wait, what do you call tonight though?
This is
What's the temperature? This is
This
rare.
is lovely.
This is rare.
This is winter.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is winter.
and
This is our winter right now.
This ain't nothing.
It's like
Watch, I'm gonna check now. I
70,
bet you it's in the high 60s.
and it's like winter. Nah, it's probably like 70, bro.
75
But okay, I
degrees.
was like, because I feel a little sweat under you.
You know, we want a little hoodie. But no, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
What would you say? How do I want to phrase this question? With your team, like, what was groundbreaking to you? Like, building the team for your spa, or because I mean, it's all on you at the beginning.
The way
Yes.
her facial expression is, she
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that
'cause
was a
some-
test. She's
What were
gonna
some of the
like-
I'm
obstacles?
a chef, and like I do the accounting, I do the cooking, I do the planning, I do the event coordinating, I do the decorations, I do.
promote
It's
yourself?
a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a
yeah.
lot. Marketing,
Yeah.
like it's a lot. You have a whole forefront spa, and it's not
a
no
lot.
one toilet, one bed, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
No, it's a lot.
How long did it take you?
So that's gonna sound crazy. It didn't take me. So I got the building
Okay.
in January. We opened in May.
Okay.
bet.
Mother's Day weekends.
Yep.
But
Ooh,
building
smart.
the team, I started very early on. So
Okay.
before I even started the build out of the space, I started to hire people.
Okay.
And then I would get people. I would find seasoned estheticians to come and train. And I would vet the girls out that way
Okay.
and see like, okay, are they gonna fit in this company culture? And so I would do like little things, and then I already had a network of women here that I would have come get facials and like survey them and see like how they worked well. So I did that at the very beginning.
Okay.
So that's what I
And
wanted to ask you.
so-
Like, were you like received well when you first started to like be like, I wanted to open a
Did people
spa?
embrace
and-
you?
Yeah, like how?
People, they did. Yeah, they really
in Miami.
did. Mm-hmm. They did. I would say well, from what I saw,
Yeah.
the people that I focused on did. But I'm sure some people
Are you on
definitely
Yelp?
felt
Are you
some
on
type
Yelp
of
or
way.
some kind of review? Like, do you
So,
read
yeah.
all that stuff?
Yeah, I do, and we've gotten some emails.
No, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to criticism, like,
How do you? Take
I don't
it?
want to know
Yeah.
what's good because I'm already confident enough in myself
Right.
and in my business. I want to know where the opportunity and the challenges lie, but does it affect you mentally? Like when you're reading these kind of like critiques, like how you said the 2 Russian ladies, you felt away because they didn't feel
Yeah.
welcome. But your message never says like we're only taking black people.
Yeah.
Right,
So
exactly.
how do you feel when you read your comments and your reviews?
When I read bad comments,
Mm-hmm.
it bothers me because I mean I never want someone to come in and not feel good.
Yeah.
And I never want someone to leave feeling worse than what they came in feeling because that's not the that's not the industry that we're in.
Right.
So I'm very adamant about meeting every single customer
Okay.
Okay.
that comes. We've had we're not perfect at the beginning
Right,
and
right.
still aren't. And we've had issues where people were upset, but I overcompensated. I've even sent other people to,
Wow, okay.
you know, fix whatever. Waxing was a big issue.
Okay.
Because a lot of times people don't understand when women or men, when they go to aesthetic school, they don't really teach them aesthetics. Like I'm not a licensed esthetician, but I'm someone that has dealt with my personal skincare issues and have really taken it upon myself to learn.
Yeah.
So these girls come in and I hire young women of color. So it's a lot to deal
Is
with
that a
because I'm
preference to hire young versus
Only because you
mature
can't teach an
or
old dog
older?
new tricks. That's the only reason.
No facts.
And it's too difficult. And there's a way
Understood.
I want the business ran, and I
Understood.
don't.
Black proverbs,
Right,
Caribbean
so-
proverbs.
What?
It's true.
Yeah.
can't.
So you do a lot of client engagement.
Yes, and so
It's important though to do the client engagement. It's important.
Oh my God! I mean, your clients are everything. If you don't have your clients,
Yeah.
then
That's how you create super fans.
yeah,
Yeah.
For them to see you,
Yeah,
touch you, talk to
exactly,
you.
yeah.
right.
Very personal.
But yeah, so the girls, so yeah, estheticians really do not learn really anything in school. So when they come to a spa, and that's why spas hire, you have to have at least 2 to 3 years experience, a
Okay.
minimum. And there's certain tools that you need to know how to do, certain facials. And so going into this business, I was taking this all on. Like I was paying for trainings. I was trying to find people that specialize in microneedling, hydrofacials, dermaplaning to teach these girls. And these are things that honestly, this is my first time talking about it because I didn't tell anyone
Yeah.
Wow.
like
No,
what
you-
I was
Let's do
doing.
it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
What
This
I
is
was
your
doing
platform.
to like season these girls, but I mean they did not know anything. And for them to be, and they're licensed by the state.
Damn.
And so it's like, okay, now go out in the workforce and work. But that's why a lot of times you don't see women of color in high-end luxury spas because they've never had the opportunity and the other thing is the equipment is very expensive. It's not cheap. The continuous training that these girls need, it's very costly, but I have chosen to take that cost on and be able to continuously educate the ladies.
So you're
on
saying their
these.
schooling was shit? Excuse my.
Oh,
French,
it's
but-
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, they just got a certificate.
Yeah, and then you put in COVID.
It's
that
not.
these
Don't say
girls-
they put in. They just got a certificate. Why I
Well,
say
they
that
had to
because
study. Yeah,
no,
they
I don't
didn't
believe
just
in
get
the
a-
American school system. That's
No.
what I'm
Right,
saying.
okay.
No. When I'm vouching for them, I'm on their side because, like you said, they didn't get the proper teaching.
Right.
So that's why some people don't. You can learn on your own rather than go to school.
Right.
But for us, our parents tell us like they want to see shit like happen.
Yeah,
Our
right.
parents,
Mhm.
like,
Yeah, but
like
what I'm saying is when I say they just got a certificate, they're schooling and shit. I'm talking about the school.
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
talking about
they
the
don't put
hands-on
the-
Not the actual,
experience.
yeah.
Yeah, not the
Right.
applicant, not the person that actually went. They don't know better because they're here to learn something from them. And most places they teach you by a book, like read, take some notes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna test you on this, but it's not life
Rather than
experience.
to be had
it's
hard.
not hands-on
Yeah,
experience. It's
hands-on.
nothing practical. That's what I'm saying. Like schooling is literally just money funded back into the government.
But also
Yeah.
too, I would rather just like how you did. You said you paid for them to get the proper training. That's the best thing you could do because some people are hands-on learners and then other people are just
Visual.
like visual. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. You see, and waxing is one of the hardest things
It's
to
different
do.
though. Waxing is different because it's not just putting on the wax and taking the wax off. Like
No.
it's different. Like you got some people have different techniques. I've had wax specialists that are rough. I've had wax specialists that are very like
I have no
gentle,
idea. What
Yeah.
like very
That's just
gentle.
Yeah.
foreign to us.
Bro, I'm just
It
like,
is, yeah, no.
Like
I
it's
know,
gentle,
I
but
know.
it's you have some people that are very gentle. You know what I mean? So it's
Listen, I've been somewhere with a girl getting waxed, and I was like, I ain't never coming back here.
We've
That shit
okay, so funny
crazy.
story. We've had men come in and get underarm waxing, and for some
they
reason, one
scream
week
at
we
them.
had like 5 guys book.
why don't you just shave it?
No,
No,
some dudes don't want that.
they
Some
don't
dudes-
want to shave it.
But
So
also you
they're
from-
screaming.
It's
Oh my
everybody
god, they would.
they would be
Yeah,
screaming,
we're
yeah,
not used to that
crazy.
stuff, man.
But also, I'll say this too.
Screaming?
Everyone's skin is different too.
Oh yeah.
So the techniques for the waxing could, enhance certain things with your
It is
skin.
good.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
and wax is different. So we use an Italian wax.
Okay.
It's very expensive, but it's the best for our type of skin. A lot of times wax can leave your skin dry or irritated, but this particular wax has a lot of oils in it that then
So
soften the
smooth.
skin.
That's
and
good with
smooth
the skin, yeah.
So then you
I'm
don't
about
deal
to-
with a lot of
I'm about to
like.
be over there. Go ahead, petting me up.
But back to what he was saying, like the shaving. Shaving can cause certain people, depending on
Hair
your skin,
bumps,
to
hair
have
Yes.
hair bumps, ingrowing hairs. Like you got to be very particular with your skin, yeah.
So just wax it.
And don't be putting
Well,
all type of
no,
shit on your
I
skin either.
wouldn't-
Andy's saying because
Yes,
he
I
shaved.
wouldn't even say.
Everybody
I
not
wouldn't
you,
even
sir.
say I was, and this is one thing I tell my estheticians to be mindful of telling someone that waxing will not cause an ingrown hair, because it can.
It can,
so
yeah.
what we do, especially with women that get Brazilian waxes,
You get the
we do,
exfoliators, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do a thing called vajacials. And so that's oftentimes
A who?
paired
A
a
what?
vajacial. So
Okay.
What are y'all?
A
A facial for the vagina.
That's
it's a facial for the vagina.
That's what I thought. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wax on, wax off.
Right?
bro.
Yeah,
And
Mr.
but
Miyagi
men-
style.
and honestly, guys, this is another thing. We get men that come in with full beards,
Yeah.
and it's so disgusting down there, because when you guys go to the barber,
They just
they
yeah.
clip and they
Yeah.
don't clean.
They don't clean
you
their-
have
their-
to clean
their,
immediately.
razors, yeah.
Yes, you have
Well,
to
I don't
clean
do that. I
immediately.
get the whole steam. I get the, you know.
They
I spend
really,
money on
honestly,
myself.
barbers shouldn't even be allowed to line someone up without doing a full cleanse
Yeah.
afterwards, because
Yeah, no.
there's
I
too
agree
much
with you on that.
bacteria built
No.
up,
Yeah.
and they open up certain areas. It's just not.
Because sometimes
only-
I'll see dude who left before me, and I'm like, nah, you're not gonna use the same clippers on me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No.
And
That
all
little
you gotta do
alcohol
is-
swipe or that little spray,
that don't
that
mean
shit ain't
shit.
cleaning
Yeah,
me,
bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's why
yeah.
your skin be like burning and shit. You be like, nah,
But that's
that
why-
shit dirty, fam. You dirty.
Yeah,
What
it
I
is
say
dirty.
about that?
All you gotta
He's
do
dirty.
is change the clippers. Change the clippers.
Change.
You gotta tell your barber, like, you
And
cut
you
my
should
hair,
s-
you gotta change the clippers. Like, cause
Listen.
all they do with you guys is I've been to barbershops, took cousins to
Manny
barbershops,
don't get that shit.
went to
What?
barbershops with a boyfriend. Like, all they do is put the alcohol on y'all. Like
That
the
ain't nothing.
No, I'm just saying the napkin. This y'all procedure. This, ain't
not-
my shit.
Right.
This
your
their
procedure.
procedure.
A little-
Let's get the pronouns correct.
A little tiny ass napkin
That's
too.
them, not
Little tiny
Manny.
ass-
Wait, first of all, the clippers need to. They
They need a
They have
soak.
to soak in barbicide for
I
up to
know.
24 hours before it
There you
touches
go.
another person's
That be
skin.
that.
That does not happen.
I literally do it
That-
myself.
Not in Miramar.
I pay. Trust me.
For sure.
I get a full facial before anybody.
But have you
lining my
had a
shit up.
barber that did that to procedure
was
to you?
young.
Yeah.
Oh,
I learned
okay.
All they
better.
do is the napkin and then just
And
wait.
growing hair-
What's
hairs
the
are not
What's the
fun.
napkin?
What you mean? They literally
That's
bust
bad.
it. This how they do it. They get you like this.
Regular ass napkin. A regular ass
Damp you up.
napkin. Real shit.
That's it.
That's it.
That's crazy. Then what do they cut the hair
That's-
with?
The
same
same
shit.
The same thing.
That's our melanated beauty spa. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting that treatment for years. Like, just, all right, next, whatever. But yeah,
Right.
you know what I'm
Nigga
saying?
come in. Hey, you ready? You
women,
ready,
y'all
bud?
do it right. Y'all do it right. With
That
men, we're
is-
just,
They want to be fancy. They taking out a box cutter on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they be like, yeah.
No, for real. That's what they get.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. But
And
yeah,
then,
just something to think about.
What about you guys getting groomed? Do you guys
Yeah,
like,
I need to now. I need
like
to now.
do you guys invest in like
I do.
getting groomed, like your fingernails
Feet,
and everything?
nails, face.
What
yes.
do you think? So that is a good. I like that you asked that question, because I do see more men starting to take their skincare seriously.
Women love men who take care
Care
of
their
themselves.
skin, right? So would you
I'm
invest
true to
in
this, not
getting
new to
skin
this.
treatments monthly?
Would
I
I do it
would.
monthly? Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would. I just haven't found a place where like they offer like that.
Right.
You just go and just get it done.
that's like
But I
when
want something where it's like a package or like a massage interview where
Yeah.
like I can come and get something.
You have
every other
people.
month.
There are people, girls and stuff that come to your house and do it for you. It's no extra charge. It's just a fee. They come and do it
Right.
because they want to promote the business and get their money. They'll come to the house and
I
do
just
it.
feel not saying they're not professional. I just like going to a facility versus them.
I don't
going to-
mind someone coming to me because I've had people that have come to me that have treated me better than the people
Yeah?
you go
I'ma test
to.
it out.
I'm
I'ma test
telling
it
you,
out.
they bring
Yeah,
everything.
but I gotta come support her. I need
No,
to let
you
her smell.
can't. I'm just saying, like, not that we not gonna support her.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
saying that some people that come to you are more professional than the people that you go to. You know,
That's
because
true.
think about it. People that come to you be like, I'm actually going to this person.
That's
I'm
a
going
fact,
out of
because
my
people
way.
at the place they just clocking in and they
Facts.
what if they just have a bad day like how we be having. I'm like,
True.
man, fuck this. Get out.
They come with a little
Right.
girl comes with the her truck or her van or
That's
car.
it, yeah.
She has the little bed laid out.
Mobile service.
What about
Would you do mobile service?
What about
I
massage?
100% would get into mobile service if the demand was there. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Let's
is.
talk.
Especially for like events and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're starting to get into a lot of off-site and private events.
Let's go
But-
on this
Let's do it.
pod. What time is it? 29:51.
Yes,
We about to
I
do
love
this.
mobile service.
Mobile service. I'm gonna be cooked. Get your little massage. Get your little facial. Come get a meal after.
We
Yes.
gon'
I'm
I'll
dead
just put this out there. Like one of our gift giveaways, we'll give someone a treatment at your spa.
Yeah,
Yeah, and some of her
Let's go.
products. Yeah.
And I will support with my business, Fresh Steps. We will give you a free meal.
Oh my
3-course meal.
gosh!
There you
Yeah.
go,
Oh, I gotta
plan.
get the right women in for you.
No problem. Ain't no problem.
You need to, you need to do like our women's brunch or something.
Yeah, I did,
do
I
it.
did one of my
We'll
pop-ups
got
were
you.
for
Yeah.
breast cancer and women's, like a
Okay.
women's whole Sunday brunch thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Seminar, yeah.
My next one, my next one's going to be in January. I want to have it where it's probably like a private location by the water somewhere, and then I like to do intimate pop-ups.
Yes,
because I want it to
same.
be
I love-
exclusive. Like,
Experience.
I want it to be. I give
It's
a full
more
experience.
meaningful.
Yeah, I don't want it to
feel
just
like
be
it's
to the
more-
public. Everybody come. I want them to like research and like find like, damn, where Manny gonna be at in like 3 months. Da, 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 da. Like, And I do it in different cities too. Like,
No, I love that. Yes,
yeah.
and
A real
that's
pop-up.
no, definitely.
Yeah, we gonna do a raffle though. We gotta do a
That's
raffle.
fine.
Yeah, a raffle.
yeah, a raffle for her for a treatment at the spa
And
and
then-
a 3-course meal.
Yeah.
And some products.
There you
Yes.
go.
For Manny.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
No, I love that. And we're switching over and this is another thing. We're actually, because I wanted to, we have a middle grade line and then we do all medical and top lines. And so we are cutting out our middle grade line, and we recently, this week was the first week that we transitioned into our own products. But all of our products are refrigerated because there's no preservatives in it.
Okay.
So a
Oh,
lot
so
of
you're done with buying from other
Oh my
distributors?
god, done with like the lower tier.
Yeah.
But I
So
wanted
it's
to
all
invest
Only
natural?
top
more.
shelf
It's all
now.
you?
Yeah.
It's all you now?
So our middle grade line is all
That's
us, which is all
crazy.
natural products.
And it's only been 5 months?
Well,
Yo, talk
you know,
to the camera. You
Let 'em
being
know.
humble.
Which camera am I
You
supposed
being
to be,
humble.
even be
That
talking?
was yours.
I
That one's
told
yours
you
right
it's
there.
hard for me to, have
You
this.
being humble. Look how she dressed down for tonight. She ain't come to flex on us. Let's see her talk your
Why
shit.
couldn't
She
I
coulda
do
flexed it.
dress? I
And she
do,
be
but
I
flexing.
know.
She be
I know she
flexing.
do.
Flex emoji.
She like this one. They both humble. But
Yeah.
they step on your
But
neck.
when it's time to step out, you're like,
What?
oh.
I'm
Right.
like, that's
No,
my friend.
But we're bottling everything this weekend, so then I'll give you guys stuff to try at home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't gas me up.
So that's what I was
I'm
going to say
coming
to
to
you.
talk to you like
Yeah.
I'm about to plan when I'm coming to talk to you about some business. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm dead ass. That's crazy.
I
Let's
just
do it.
love skincare, and like to our we always send, especially for our members, I constantly want to know like what are their problems. And the biggest thing that a lot of people of color suffer with is hyperpigmentation and cystic acne.
What's
And
what's
so-
What
the
is that?
what's-
Hyperpigmentation or dark spots. So a lot of times you'll see, even though you may get a bump, you still may get a dark mark, even if you don't touch it.
It'll leave a scar
Oh,
or
let's
bump.
get
Yeah.
some tips. Let's get
Yes,
some tips. So what do you do?
one of the best things to do for that is using an gram flour.
Okay.
It's really popular in Indian and Korean culture.
Smell.
So a lot of times, and those Indian and Koreans have the best
Skin.
best skin.
No, I agree with you.
But you don't
Yeah.
see a lot of times that if you look at their products, they do not, you can't keep them on the shelf for too long or they're gonna spoil. You either need to refrigerate it or use it within a certain amount of time if you do keep it out. And so gram flour is really good for that. And another really simple thing to use as a cleanser is honey and lemon. You can use that as a cleanser and then apply your toner and
The honey and lemon I
moisturizer.
know about, yeah.
So those are two like very easy things to use. Nutmeg, mixing that with gram flour. So it's gram flour, nutmeg, and tamarind.
Tamarind.
Tamarind. Yeah. But
What do you
without
use
the-
from the tamarind? You use the raw tamarind where you pluck the seeds out and just use the skin from it.
No. So they use, it's a concentrated paste that I'm not sure exactly
They
how
probably
they make
use
It's
the
it,
probably
paste.
boiled from
but
the seeds.
it's boiled from the seed, yeah, and
Yeah,
then they
that's
solidify.
that's the
Mhm.
part you eat, because you take the seed out and then you eat that part. The part that they boil is the part that you eat. Tamarind's pretty good though.
Yes.
They have some sour ones and some sweet ones.
Right.
It's all based on your preference. The sweet ones are good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had tamarind?
Mm-mm.
It's really good.
I'm
I've
glad
had
you.
something made with it, but I've never used it solely myself with any products. Or
Yeah.
It's
cooking
like
for
a
clients.
bean. It's
It looks
big.
like a-
It looks like green beans, where it's like a ruler or a stick like this, and then it's plumped like beans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
then you
honestly
could
probably
just.
dealt with it then, because now that you described it, cause I'm like, I was
It's
trying to
really
put the
good
picture to
though.
it.
Yeah.
I'll probably just call it something else.
I'm pretty sure you guys have it in DR. We
Yeah,
have it
I
in the
just call it something
Bahamas. I'm
else.
pretty sure
Oh,
you
I'm
guys
sure you
have
guys
it in.
have it,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure you have it in DR. It's just called a different name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably just call it something else. But no, that's dope, man. I'm really excited for you. Like,
Yeah, I'm glad you're talking about like different products, because I'm not gonna lie. Like as a guy, all I know is the black soap. Give me the black soap. Give me
That's like-
give me
that's like bottom
Listen.
tier.
Clean
That's at
towel.
Walmart.
No.
That's at Walmart.
So-
we don't do that no more,
I
man.
don't get it
two
from
things
Walmart.
I
You gotta
hate
get it from
that
the Indian
clients
store
tell
and-
me
and
they
not
use
scrub my
black
face.
soap and witch hazel. Absolutely not.
What's that?
Witch hazel.
I'm
That
add
cheap
that
tone.
too.
Oh my! Do
It's
not
a toner.
add
She's telling you
that.
don't do
No,
it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
whoops.
give you no. You
Okay.
can no.
So look. Andy and I are gonna walk in. Do you do like a? I'm
That's what I'm
trying to
saying.
use the word. Do you do like a
So-
whole,
For people
or
who
you can
don't, for
test my
people who
skin?
don't know.
Oh my
Tell me
gosh,
what
I
you know?
love that you ask. You're asking the right questions. So these are things that I think is important that stands us apart.
Would you give
is
them
that
I think he's trying to
we
say
give everyone a
consultation.
There,
consultation,
there it is.
and
Consultation.
actually,
What's the word I'm
so
looking
we
for?
call it a skin analysis
That's
Skin
great.
analysis.
with your melanin expert.
Okay.
What's your
Okay.
So everyone gets
Big melanin. You feel me? Big melanin.
so everyone gets a skin analysis, and that's when your esthetician will analyze your skin, and then they will come up with a treatment plan for you to follow,
What are
as
they
well
doing
as
to
an
test my
at-home
skin?
regimen. So you go underneath our
With a laser?
under an LED light,
Okay.
and then it's like a magnifying glass, and then they just analyze it.
For real?
and
You just
Jeez
been-
Louise.
you
and then
all in my
also,
pores?
this is another thing
You can tell
that
if
I
I'm
love that
greasy?
we do. Oh yeah, we can. This is another thing I love that we do. When people walk in, they're some people. Anytime you make an appointment, you automatically get an email to fill out the intake form. But a lot of spas do not require you to fill out an intake form. A lot of black-owned like salon suites will not. If an esthetician does not have you fill out an intake form, do not let them touch your skin.
What's an intake? Like, what am I
They
answering?
need to know, are you on any medications, allergies, surgeries that you had? Like these, if we're touching your skin, if we're opening your pores,
I need to
it
know.
can be damaging. So we need to know those things. And so when people come in and they're like, oh, do I have to fill this out? I'm like,
Yeah.
absolutely. And if you go anywhere else and they don't make you fill it out, you need to walk
You
out.
need to leave.
This
Because
is
you
crazy,
can't.
man.
Right?
I'm just seeing how much revenue and how much process and like care and nature like she puts into her business. This shit can blow. Like, what do you want? Like, what's your goals for the business itself? Do you
Is the
want
next
your
shop going to
products?
be in St. Pete?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
absolutely not.
Do you want
I mean, I love my I love my city. Stop. I need to not be like that, but I love my city.
No,
yes.
but what do you want for the business? Like,
to franchise. I want a
Okay.
license.
There you
Okay.
go.
Let's go.
I told
There you
myself
go.
last night, I was so stressed last night.
It's
I could
gonna
not
happen.
Sleep, and I told myself last night, I'm like, listen, I want to be sleeping and turn over to my cell phone dinging because someone just put $100,000 in my
That's
check
it.
for licensing.
Would you want your product sold as well?
Absolutely, yeah. But the only thing that I am concerned about is having to sell products, then you have to find a preservative. And so once your clients get
Like
so
the refrigerated
accustomed,
products?
yes. So once your consumer gets so accustomed to like what's working for them, then how do you monopolize that?
Yeah.
How many
without-
if you will get the franchise. We're gonna put it into existence. You will get the $100,000 to get your franchise.
Another 100,000.
Another
Yeah.
one.
How many
She
are
already
you
got
trying to?
100,000.
No, but she wants the franchise. We're not
Yeah.
talking about the one she has right now. To start off, we're talking about the franchise. So, where do you see yourself? How many stores do you want?
I want to be global
Okay.
because I mean we are everywhere. Black people are everywhere.
Yes,
That's right.
Melanin is everywhere, and I
Right.
want to be global.
Back to London.
Yes, I want to be black. I wrote that down. I want to be in India, Dubai.
fire.
But you use the Indian products, you said, right? Some Indian products you use?
I use what their culture, because some of these come like
Well, that's good. Use some of their stuff. So
Yes.
once you say you want to get to India, they won't. If once you get the store in
Yeah.
India, they won't have to question you and be like, "What does
Well,
she
what
bring
is
to the
it?
table?"
Right.
Like she already has some things included for Indian culture already in
Right.
her Melanated Beauty Spa. So yeah, that'll be good.
Because I thought skincare was skincare until you. And I'm like, wow.
What did you
like,
think skincare was?
Yeah.
Like everyone just, whatever, soap and water, moisturizer, you know what I'm saying? Keep yourself
Put some
clean.
lotion on,
And
cocoa
now,
butter.
like after
Right.
she
Detail.
educated me and it was like, wow, you know what? Like there's different products for
Yeah,
different
it is.
people. Like, okay,
Yeah.
like
I
we're
thought
going to
about
respond
that.
different.
Yeah, as I was getting older, it's just like you would go to the store to buy these things, and it's just like, I grow my hair out, and I cared about certain pimples and stuff. I'm in the store, I'm just like, there's 1,000 products. There's a reason for this.
right.
Looking at your pores or your skin tone, your skin type, your hair strand type, like. I just you gotta teach
Listen,
yourself.
there's
a
1,000
reason.
products in the stores,
Right.
and the majority of those products, I would say 9 out of
bullshit.
10 of those. No, I wouldn't say it's bullshit. I just wanted to say that 9 out of 10 of those products are getting sold. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah. Because people, it's
But half the time
everyone's.
it's getting sold because of their marketing.
Yeah, that too. But then, listen, even though you market, you could have great marketing and your product could be whack. It's not moving off the shelf if it's whack. Because I go to buy it, I'm not coming back.
Oh yeah.
Right.
facts.
If I buy it and it's not good, I'm not coming back.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, so I was reading this book from Ryan Holiday, and he was saying just as you go hard enough in marketing, you need to go hard enough creating the product. 80% needs to go towards creating the product,
The value.
then 20% goes towards marketing.
Quality versus
Yeah,
quantity.
perennial seller. Yeah.
Right.
Have people like come back to you and be like, this is the best thing ever. Like,
Yes.
thank you. Like,
Yes.
yeah, like
And that's
you've
the
changed
best
everything
feeling
for me.
ever. Yes. Especially when men come back.
yeah.
We have a few chiropractors that come.
Of course, she wants
that-
the men to come back.
I
Right.
do,
I was gonna
because
say,
when
do
I-
you value
Of course
more
you
men
do.
coming back versus
Because
women?
men are so easy. Once you show them, like, oh my
We
gosh, does
ignorant.
it
We
work?
They're easy with everything.
We are like we don't know.
Girl,
no,
you-
no,
See?
you're right.
We're ignorant.
You're right. I don't know.
once you figure out
real
that
shit.
game with the men, you're like,
Oh
ooh,
wow, here we
Right.
go.
let
You
me
gotta
give you
be
my
honest,
personal
man.
cell phone number so I make sure your
Let's
order
go.
gets processed every month.
Let's go. We gonna walk in, and if we feel good, we finna pay for it.
Yeah, I'm coming back, and I'm
with
coming
no
back.
complaints, and you're
Simple.
on time, no prop. They come down, they drink their, whatever we give them. It's just,
You offer drinks while I'm waiting.
yeah,
Yeah.
What you
Oh
give
my
me? Wine and
gosh.
champagne?
No, we do. Well, we always have either whiskey,
Okay.
Ooh.
Talk
but
to
we have
me.
wine,
You
champagne.
got a bartender in the spa?
No,
Okay.
my receptionist is the bartender.
Okay.
They're
let's go.
concierge.
Nice,
Yeah, you
nice.
feel me?
And it's so funny because I'll walk in and I'll be like, "Oh, were you offered anything?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." If I don't see someone drinking, I'm like, "Why are they not drinking?"
That's right. That's
She
what's up.
wants-
Exactly.
She want to make sure they come
You
back.
want to make sure you come
exactly.
back.
Right.
Yeah.
So no.
Make sure I'm
Exactly.
feeling nice the whole experience.
We're gonna get that franchise.
Right.
Dead
Where's
ass.
your store located?
It's Hollandale Beach.
Okay.
So
Hollandale
it's
Beach.
102 Northeast 2nd Ave. Hollandale
Is
Beach.
it
You got a
um?
card on you tonight?
We'll-
Yeah, I
we'll-
do.
we'll
Oh,
flash the
yes,
graphic.
I do.
We'll
Yes,
flash
I
the
do.
Is
graphic.
it east of? Is it east of US 1 or
yes.
east?
No, west of US 1.
West of US 1. Okay.
Hollandale Beach.
It's literally right if you go down US 1.
'Cause you
and
know-
you make that left, we're right there.
Okay.
Is it by the
And right off of exit 18.
Is it a Wingstop or something out there?
Yes. Oh yeah, you know the area.
Yeah, I
you
do.
gotta stop by.
Yeah.
Because now you know.
Wait,
Now you
do
know.
y'all-
We're next
do
to the
you guys
Wingstop.
like? This is so random, but do you guys like vegan food?
It's
Are
okay.
you a vegan?
I have a
Try
friend
it.
that's
Some of the-
vegan.
I
some of the
was
food is
not,
good.
but
Some of
I
it-
there's a
tried.
place.
I tried vegan food. Some of them are good. Like I'm a meat lover.
Me too.
But I've tried
Yeah.
some of the vegan dishes because of my friend. Shout out to Eddie. But yeah, it's definitely
There's
good.
a comfort food vegan
Yeah?
spot in that plaza where that Wingstop is called Crazy Vegan. It's black owned. The
Yeah?
food.
Fire?
When I tell you I do not
sold
like
us already.
vegan,
Black
it is
owned.
so
We gonna support it.
Black
good.
owned.
Hey.
Black
It
people
is
cooking
so
vegan
good.
food.
Hey.
Try it. I'm about to try it.
Oh my! I had the Philly cheesesteak. I'm like, wait,
Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy vegan with a K.
Crazy. It's an open kitchen. Crazy
Yes.
vegan with a K.
Yes.
That has to be East Holiday.
Right when that where the
Wingstop
Wingstop is,
yeah.
it's in that plaza.
Okay.
Make sure y'all
When
try
we
it.
going,
good.
bruh?
Soon.
Soon.
Yeah.
I need a spa day and I need some
Oh,
vegan
and
food.
we're like 3 minutes away from them.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead to take a field trip.
Let's
My
do
pod
it.
go to the spa.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright.
No, we'll make sure you guys enjoy your
I'm
time.
dead
Do you guys allow camera to come
Oh,
into?
yeah.
Okay, so we on it. We on it.
Yeah.
Hey. We trying to get you another check. You dig? They got
Yes.
promo stuff they need. They need product shoots.
Yes, we do.
Let's go.
Yes,
Tap
we
in.
do.
So
These
Megan,
boys know
here's
what they
here's
doing.
what I want to ask you. So for like anyone like who's like starting their business or wants to start a business, like what are they gonna go through at first?
Bullshit.
Like this is exactly what's gonna happen, and
Wait,
this is what,
let's
you know,
just
like-
ask her. Not what are they gonna go through. It's what steps did you go through? Maybe you can navigate them. Okay, when you said you started the hiring process before you got the store front, right?
Yeah.
Did you started? That's great. That's a
What were your
crazy
biggest
tactic.
challenges?
That's a crazy tactic though because you got the workers first. Because then
Right.
it.
But a lot of them didn't stay once we got towards the end.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You got them in.
She vet them.
It's you vetted them.
Right.
It's up to them to stay or not to stay because
Right.
then you're gonna be successful regardless because you're gonna keep moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the store. How was the process of you getting the store and then opening? Because that was January. You got the store. You
Yeah.
opened in May.
Yeah.
That was your
Mother's Day
grand opening, right? How was that? Did you pay rent on the place for the?
So I negotiated.
What was your
My
negotiation?
negotiation was 3 months free rent.
That's
Ooh.
Yes.
3 months free. So you had
Okay.
a trial?
So January, February, March,
Appreciate
you
it.
got free.
Negotiate.
Yes.
You started paying in April, then May.
Yep.
And your turnaround was
So,
after
and
30
then my
days.
right. Exactly. So
You need
I
to
think-
give me your what was that? With a realtor or
No,
private guy?
You did it independently.
I did it myself.
Okay.
I do not like people speaking on my behalf.
Yeah.
And
Thank
I
you.
tell people this all the time. Listen, obviously I had to utilize someone to get in the door,
Right.
but I always make it very clear because I've had terrible experiences
With realtors?
people
Or trying to do the work on
speaking,
your behalf,
right, because
yeah.
you have to understand someone's going to receive you and
Differently.
you differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a business owner is going to connect with you differently, two business owners are going to connect on a different level
Because
than
you're not
just
it's
the third
it's direct.
party.
It's
Yes.
direct. Like your
The
buyer
middleman
and
is
seller. You
terrible.
got to cut the middleman out. Yeah.
terrible.
That's what I want to work on now. I want to work
So
on
it's
office
not.
space.
I would
wanna get
say
office
so. This
space.
is what I did. Obviously, the realtor, she did get the check.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care. I'm like, whatever. You're not paying for it.
She got the check.
She
from
found
the
the office
other-
space for you.
Wait.
So I
she
found
got
it.
she got the check from you or did she
No,
wait, she got the check from you or did she get the check from just commission of getting the place? Because sometimes what they do is commission is them getting the check from the person, not their boss, but from you would be personally getting the money from you. So did she get it from you or commission from her job?
She got it. Yeah, technically from me.
From you?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. But you found the office space and she plugged you in to be able to rent
Because
from it.
especially here in Miami, because this market is what it is, you have to have a realtor.
That's okay. They're the
the-
connect.
Yes, they just connect.
Because
you.
some buyers will not
Even-
talk to you just like that because they
Right.
don't think you're serious enough. So
Exactly.
yeah, I got you.
So what I did, I found the space, and then I just contacted a realtor that I knew would work
To get you
on my
connected.
terms. So some realtors may not work the way I want them to
Yeah.
work. They may want to do
Everything. They may want to
yeah.
do everything.
But
so
to
you
me,
found
I'm like,
someone that would get you the conversation with the seller,
right,
and then you
exactly.
just worked your way up. That's
They
good.
proposed
I like
the
that.
So
I like that.
and then you even have, but then you have to, because even when I had the meeting with the building owner, she bought in her realtor, and I told my realtor, don't worry about coming, because there's no point in you coming, because
Yeah.
I don't want you speaking on my behalf.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very adamant about people speaking on my behalf. Like, I just don't. You cannot negotiate the way I feel as if I can
I like
negotiate.
that. I like that.
So
And you negotiated 3 months free?
yes. And that's comes with time of like learning. And I will ask for something outrageous. at first,
Yeah, 'cause
knowing
once I
I'm
work
not
in
gonna
the
get
site,
it.
yeah.
It's not that
So
you're
I
not
asked
gonna
her
get it. Like,
first-
you could get it. You could
Yeah,
get
exactly.
it. You gotta
Yeah.
ask, because it's either yes once
Or
you
no.
ask a
Yeah.
question. It's either
Yeah.
yes or no. Yeah.
Yeah, if they
So,
believe in
yeah.
their product and they believe in you.
Exactly. So I asked for 8 months, and then
8 month
but
contract.
because I
or rent?
asked for 8 months, no, I asked for 8 months free
Oh shit.
rent, and then
This is game right now for all the
Free
future,
game.
for
You
all the
see me
future
taking notes, man?
entrepreneurs. This is game right now.
So what I did, I just asked for 8 months free, and then in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, she's probably gonna tell me 6, or she's gonna say, okay, I can't do 8 months, but could you meet me here and I cut there, which
Yeah.
is exactly what I wanted her to cut back on what I would pay as the years increase.
Well, I'll talk to you off camera about some of the
So,
stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, so those are, you just have to think, like, I mean, this honestly came with experience. But I always tell people, listen, ask for whatever your true desire is. And like you said, the worst answer you can get is no.
No, yeah,
and then
of
you're going
course,
to figure
of
out
course.
what you both will come to terms with.
But you're respecting the person's boundaries,
Right.
because you're asking the question of
Right.
permission, you know?
Mhm.
So it's either yeah or no. That's the only
Yeah.
answers you could get.
And that's another, and then also be mindful working, because I've had this issue too. When you work with a realtor, and they have their, their own insecurities through deal negotiations, but sometimes, and I've had this before happen, where they're like, well, if you ask for this, then they're going to think you're not serious. That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true at all. So I think that people just always need to go into a situation asking for what they want.
Do you think you faced any obstacles because you're a woman?
Oh
Like
my
a
God,
businesswoman at that?
yes.
I've had my friend's mom told me
Yes.
that, because she owned an import-export business. And she was like, sometimes, you know what, I just rather send somebody out there for me, because I just know how it is. They're going to see a man speaking instead of a woman. I thought to myself, like, wow, that's crazy. But now I'm like a little bit older. I'm like, I guess that's like a thing. Like,
It is.
do women feel like a certain pressure? Like, I don't know, like a
I feel
stigmatism
like,
or...
so because I'm very hands-on. So even when it came to like the build out, the design of my space, I had to work with men. And men they're not nice.
They were doing the carpentry work.
Aggressive.
Yes, aggressive. And you have to
They
be
weren't Caribbean. They must
so
have been American.
aggressive with them.
Okay, I mean that.
They weren't patient. They weren't patient.
You have to
I'll
be
ask-
so aggressive with them for them
Did
to take...
you not to cut you off, I just wanted to
No,
ask,
you're
did you because you had to pay the realtor, which was your realtor that got you, she was the connect to get you the conversation. Then you got the 3 months free and then started paying the landlord. Did you have to pay the contractors, the
Yes.
builders?
Mhm.
Okay.
But this is one thing I learned my lesson, and this is in a previous venture. I will never pay a contractor until the job is done.
No, you're not
I will
supposed
not
to.
pay I won't even give them half anymore.
Yeah, they'll
You're
last
not
for
supposed
half.
to.
You could pay.
Yeah.
Nope, not doing that anymore. And I think every woman needs to stand their ground on that, because the men will try to pick and pick, and I guarantee you, every man that does contractor
this.
work will not pay their guys until the job is complete.
Even though you're the business owner, have a guy with you just to rough him up
Right.
and tell the guys, like, hey, this is what I need done. It needs to be done. I'm not gonna pay you beforehand. I'm not gonna pay you halfway through the job. I'm gonna pay you after the
She
job
said
is
she
done.
did it herself.
No, I understand she did it herself, but I'm saying, like,
For
it's
those-
a guy that's doing a job that doesn't respect her as a woman because he thinks she's a pushover. She's already had the experience. I've had the experience before, so you
Right.
just let him know. Have a guy with you. I'm just telling you, like, you can have a homie, a cousin, somebody,
Right.
because they'll look at a guy eye to eye, be like, yeah, this a dude. Like, I can't thump this dude, but I could thump this woman. You know what I mean? They just gonna try you. You know.
Yeah, all
People
the
will
time.
try people they can get over. They just gonna try. Even if they don't, they will
Right.
try. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Now,
It's-
when you know what you're talking about. and
yeah,
and
they
can feel
can't
that-
exactly.
Yeah.
They feel that energy. They feel like, okay, like she got a plan. She
Right.
know how she comes.
Were they doing the job the way you wanted it to be
No,
done? Were
not
they
all of them.
they weren't see, that's the thing. That's why she needed a strong person. She needed a guy there.
But
So they
only
wouldn't-
because I was able to see that they weren't, some just were terrible,
Yeah.
that any person could see they weren't getting the job done right. But then
But see,
others,
you want the job done. Being a woman, we know we can't do the job. We want the job done. But if you had a friend or a cousin or one of Andy that was there, or him and his brother, they could have vouched for you and been like, we need a job done. Or say, listen, you're not getting a job done, you got to fucking go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that they
Yeah.
scared, it's just that they will get
No,
the
it's a
job
different
done
level of
seeing a
respect,
strong, yeah.
No, I get it. I seen it because I remember one evening I had a gentleman working at the spa, and I was like, listen, we were on a hard deadline, and I bought a guy with me, and he was like, oh, so this is the decision maker. And I was like,
No.
no. I wish he was cutting the check. But I thought that was so, in my mind, I just laughed and I let him think that. I'm like, okay, no,
I always
not
wonder
at all.
about that. Like, what do you face just being like a woman boss rather than just like, you know?
Did
guy?
you, okay, you're 3 months getting it free. How long did the contractors take to finish the job?
When I found a good one, he was super fast. I didn't pay anybody.
Okay, because you learned
didn't
with
pay-
your
yeah,
first
for-
venture.
yeah, I did
Okay,
not
so
pay
you
a
learned
single
beforehand, so this time you didn't pay them.
I didn't pay for quotes.
Did you quit them?
I don't believe in
Did
paying
you
for quotes.
fire them? The first the contractors that was doing this job first. Did you
Oh yeah, I told him it's done.
It's not working?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
There was just one thing that was messed up, and I was like, if you mess this up, it's just, I don't even want to waste the
Okay.
time.
And they messed it up.
Yeah, it was.
So- Was this all in your business plan that you already had mapped out? Like, you mapped out the analytics, you mapped out what you expect in a 6 to 9 month revenue
yes,
kickback.
yes.
Okay.
And then also one thing I think is important, how people and women, I'm sure men also get knocked off this way too, but I was going to Home Depot and purchasing my own materials. I do not let anybody take a card from me or bill me anything, because I'm telling you, when the manager at Home Depot saw me coming every day,
These are
the
tips.
amount of discounts I got,
That's right.
because he saw this young black woman really hustling and doing
Which
what
one you went
she
to?
needed to do. Oh, I went to the one on Biscayne and like 125th, but then I also
I went
frequented
there
the
before.
one in
I had to get a whole
off
layout.
of Exit 22.
I know where it is. I had
That
to
one
get a
off of
whole.
Exit 22.
I had to get
Yeah.
a whole layout for my aunt's bathroom in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
A whole layout. So I know how it is. But listen, Home Depot is like the worst store ever. I hate Home Depot.
I
Go to
hate it
Lowe's.
too.
Go to
I
Lowe's.
hate it.
Only because when my mom was building her house, like back in 2013, 14, I had to get a lot of building materials. I was going in Home Depot like every day. I still she was building in
Right.
2013, 14 a house in the Bahamas. It's now 2021. I hate Home Depot still. I hate it. I hate the store.
Girl, honestly, I can relate, because those.
If you get the wrong things, you got to take it back. And I'm like, I can't deal with this.
Y'all better start going to Lowe's. Lowe's is black
No,
owned.
I
right.
hate Lowe's.
Word?
Lowe's is black owned. I'm
Is
dead.
it? Stop playing.
Now we know.
Where?
That's our statistician right there. That's fresh, bro.
What?
In 2019.
What year was it? Oh, 2018.
We up to date.
I did not know that.
Hey, my mom was
But Lowe's
wait.
is not convenient.
My mom's was building in 2013 and 14, so they became black owned in 2018.
Well, my bad. I
Listen.
went to Lowe's and the customer service was so bad.
It is. I was just
depends on
about to say.
location.
I was just about to.
Hialeah was the
Hialeah.
closest
But
one
listen,
to-
she can't be commuting 150 to 75 miles because she's probably in Miami or Hollandale.
They still learning. You know, they still learning. They gotta grow.
Listen,
they gotta grow.
Listen.
This was right before the pandemic.
Oh, also
Lowe's
Home
only
Depot.
started in
2018 is
15.
not before the pandemic.
People
It
don't
is
know
before
this.
No, I'm saying 2018.
yeah, it is.
That's a whole year.
That was, yeah.
No, I'm saying 2018. That's a whole year. 2019. That's a whole year. The pandemic here didn't hit here until 2020.
It hit in now time.
Listen,
It hit now. in
I got a
2019.
90-day notice for you to get your customer service right. We're going to give you a 90-day trial. Don't play.
Hey, listen, they're gonna get it together. Lowe's.
Yes. And there's
I
so
know.
many things, now looking back on it, that I like take mental notes of. And
It's a process, though. Did you-
For the next store.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
no,
process.
I'm just saying, like, even I was thinking more so of another young person coming up and doing this, but like, if you're whether it's a home or an investment property, I learned so much through that process of going to Home Depot, because the baseboards that I wanted, they didn't come in a contractor pack, and the contractor packs are significantly cheaper than buying individual baseboards.
Okay.
And so what Home Depot will allow you to do is you say you want a certain type of baseboard and you're going to buy 50, 60 of them. You can ask them, hey, can you give it to me for the contractor pack?
You have to show paperwork or something?
No.
You need to show.
No.
You just need to negotiate.
No.
That's it. Just negotiate.
You can negotiate at Home Depot like crazy. It's insane.
You just need to negotiate.
You can it's just in those little things that unless you're doing the work, and that's why I always tell people, if you can do the work, do the work. Do not have someone else do the work for you. Yes. Like something like that. I mean, obviously it was something I could, it was a lot, but I learned a lot along the way, because now if I hire a contractor, I know now, okay, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to check the receipts, and if it's not this price, you're going to go back and you're going to get it for that price, because these contractors oftentimes will also take your materials.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Do you have
yeah. I can tell that you're the seller, like you would be the face, and the face is what matters. Yes. And then everything else, contracts.
Get some muscle behind you.
Find the person that's the financer. Find the person that's the organizer. Just, yeah.
I don't mind financing my own stuff, though. Whatever I gotta do. If I gotta, even me, like, you know, like some people are like, when they get businesses, they don't want to do this, that. I could do every job. If I gotta sweep the place, mop the place, clean up, I'm gonna get the job done.
One less person you gotta pay.
Yeah, one less person you gotta pay. But listen, I'm a boss. We got people on payroll.
Exactly.
You not a boss.
People on payroll.
Right, I do.
You not a boss until you got people on payroll.
Oh my God. Ooh.
How many clients do you have?
I was gonna say, I mean, right?
Oh, I have 10. So I have.
You signing checks for 10 people?
Coming up this Friday.
Boss.
Every Friday.
Let's go.
Every Friday when she signed that dollar line.
That's right.
Yeah,
I sent your direct deposit. I okayed that.
I probably have like two or three people on my payroll right now. I have my cameraman right now.
That's a blessing.
My graphic designers, and then I have a company in Los Angeles that I want to start paying for merch. Yeah. But that's it right now. I'm okay with that right now.
Yes.
That's the level. That's the level I'm at right now, and yeah, that's it for now.
Cause that's a different. And I tell people, I was thinking about this a while ago. I was like, entrepreneurship hits different when the weight of other people's life is on your back. Like, it is a different type of feeling I have never felt. Like, someday it can make you feel sick, like legit sick.
Couldn't tell because you carry it with a smile on your face.
These are things I don't talk about.
You know
I don't like to talk about them because I'm just like, but it is, it's tough. But I don't, by the grace of God, I've been able to make it through every payroll. But
that is good.
There's definitely, I mean, because you take so many risks. And then I take care of myself last. Yeah.
It's none without a risk.
Yeah. So it's like, if I didn't have, support, then
you got this.
Whew.
Yeah, I was watching this interview on the Breakfast Club. It was a segment with Jason. He's the owner of Hollywood Unlocked. I don't know if Hollywood Unlocked still
no, that's
exists.
still a thing.
Yeah. So he was just saying that during I won't say this because they're still in the legal battle with the lady Karen Civil getting his Hollywood Unlocked taken down, and the kid from Miami was the person that got her account. So he was a hacker. He got the account. The kid down here in Miami got his account deleted off Instagram page. Everything Hollywood Unlocked down. But he was just saying that when the lockdown happened, and he was trying to get his company back, that he made a commitment to his team that he was still gonna, fund them and pay their salaries. That's good. That's good that he did that, because his company was getting shut down, but he still made an obligation to say, I'm gonna still take care of you and pay your salaries. Because this is people's livelihood. You working for a news station or whatever, a paper, a website, and the website gets taken down or they're running out of business, but the person, the boss, the owner is still taking care of your livelihood. That's good.
It shows his character, what he really cared about.
You talked about some of the challenges you have, but what do you feel like the biggest experiences you've had with now full entrepreneurship within your spa? Like, was it more so to start up, or have you had times on outside factors of your spa in your everyday life that was a challenge balancing, your business and your life, your personal life? What are some other challenges that you face?
Well, personal life is definitely, it takes a toll, a big toll.
Sacrifices.
Yeah, so I don't have much of a personal life. Dating is a challenge.
Is that by choice?
Yeah, it's by choice. Don't listen to
Don't
it.
answer for her.
Don't even listen to it, bro.
answer
It's by
for her.
choice. It's
I
by
would
choice.
say it's by choice because I prioritize my
The business.
business. And I always say if a guy that comes into my life and
So you're
doesn't
single?
divert me to that, I
You're
am.
single.
Oh my God, I'm
Talk to
single.
the camera.
I'm single.
Excuse me. Why is he always asking the women if they're single? But when
Wow, we
somebody
just-
else.
Yes, you don't know who's watching this.
Exactly.
no, let me tell you something.
She think I'm getting messy.
No, he's dangerous because
I'm dangerous?
we asked him if he.
Wow! We are on camera.
Let me tell
this
you
is
something.
recording.
Listen,
I'm dangerous.
listen, he's
I'm
dangerous.
listening to
Jesus.
sis. I'm listening.
He can ask
Oh my
every
goodness.
female guest if they're single,
What
but
I
I
mean?
posed the question to him and he was like, "Oh, that shit caught me off guard."
Wow.
Like,
Let me let you know what happened.
Yo, Andy.
The mic, the headphone, he
This
couldn't.
is
You know what I'm saying? He couldn't
crazy.
really hear. So he was
I
like,
got
huh?
1, 2,
He
3
was like, huh?
witnesses.
So he
Your
didn't really
cousin.
hear.
big cousin is lying to you.
No,
No,
I'm saying,
because it's
he
not
just-
lying.
Big cousin
He
is
just had to
lying
be
to
I
like,
you.
don't got
huh?
nothing to do with the customer ass.
I'm going with her on
Wow.
this one. Ooh, yeah, guys are. Ooh,
That's great though. That's great though. Like,
dating is tough.
She was talking about how she manages her personal life
Right.
and business. So go ahead, Queen.
So, but yeah, I don't. I would say the thing that I put most emphasis on is at least working out. Like that is my outlet. That
Take care of yourself,
yes, my outlet for sure. But anything, I mean, after I work out in the morning, then it's work, and then on weekends, I work and then I come home. But Miami, I feel like in a city like Miami, based off of my personality, knowing myself, I like to party. I love to drink. I like to eat, and I love men.
Oh, you like being outside.
She be
like,
chilling. She be
so
chilling.
I
You
know
social
that
butterfly.
Big
if
Sagittarius.
I am, that's the Capricorn side of me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I indulge in those things, I'm going all out. So that's why I
Okay.
just stay away from those things and just put the
'Cause
energy
you know yourself.
in. Oh yeah,
So you know
exactly.
yourself.
So I
Put that
know.
energy into the business.
Right.
I feel it.
But yeah, it's so. I mean, emotionally, it does take a toll on you, though. Definitely.
Okay, so we're gonna do something that they do on I Am Athlete. One of my podcasts I love to watch. I always promote it. But rate yourself, mentally, business wise, and your personal life on a scale of 1 to 10.
Ooh.
Where you are.
Okay,
How
so
are
the
you
first
within
one
your
is
business?
how am I within my business?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you with your business? Like, just in general, the overall, like, how's business going? How are you marketing yourself? Your goals for the next 6 months for the business?
I
your
wouldn't give
revenue?
myself a 10.
Okay.
For
How
my
are you
business.
mentally with everything?
9.5.
Stop talking for her. This
I
is like
would
nobody's speaking for her.
say, for my business, I would say, to be fair. Oh, did I do that?
no, you're
That
fine.
was
No,
me.
you're fine. Don't worry.
I would say for the business, I feel like I'm at a 7.
That's
A
good.
7, okay.
That's good.
I mean,
adjustable
I'm
7?
pushing it.
And
No,
then,
a little adjustable 7.
and,
Yeah.
then
Yes.
and then personal.
And then personal, oh my God, a 4. I will say mentally, as now I am the most fucked up I've ever felt.
Really?
Like,
Really?
yeah, 100%. And that's
Yeah.
me being truthful.
Do you
Like-
feel
Why
like
is
that
that?
because you're trying to juggle personal life and business life?
Some sleep. Maybe,
Because I'm
rest.
trying to, I care a lot about the people that are working for me. And it takes a big toll on me.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you care too much?
Way too much. Probably
But that's
more
just-
than what I should care.
Is it a,
She's
is
an
it
empath.
Part.
is it a thing? Is it a thing
care too much?
to care too much? Not in the sense of being selfish, but in the sense of you're working around people. You get what I'm saying? That their livelihood is in your hands. You get what I'm saying?
But yeah, that comes with business.
Yeah.
And with business, some things can't be personal. She's already saying that. She's already admitting to herself that she makes things probably more personable with each client that she has, with each employee that she has. And, you know, it
Her
comes
work
with a
follows her
sacrifice.
home.
That's not a.
She cares.
I
She
wouldn't.
cares.
That's not a bad thing for you.
No.
It's
That's
not bad,
It's
but
not
at the same
bad.
time, it's sensitive on business.
Yeah,
That's why I said, how is
but
she on
it's
all three?
sensitive in business because they could be getting a job done and she cares about them. Because listen, I'm pretty sure if they weren't getting a job done, she wouldn't care so much. She would let them go, just like them damn contractors.
Right.
Yeah.
But there also can be situations that maybe an employee has where it can stipend whether she has a business decision to make or a personal decision. She probably doesn't like cutting ties with certain people that she has to cut ties with.
Is it something that can be worked on though? That's what I'm like. Is it something? If you have to separate it, listen. If you have to separate it, then it's costing you too much. Just separate it. Look at it like
Or
that.
how do you deal with it now? Have you ever had to fire somebody yet?
Oh my God.
Outside
You
of
fire someone?
I'm
outside
pretty-
of contractors and all
No,
this. I'm
outside,
talking about
Yes, listen. In the
yes.
beginning, she said
Yes,
the people that
I
she
did.
That's
vetted.
nothing. Vetting is nothing.
No,
a front desk
no,
worker?
no.
Not
She's
another esthetician.
she said she
It
vetted.
bothered me
Yeah.
a lot, actually.
She said she vetted people, but she still had to fire them. That's
Gross.
still a process. Cause listen,
It is.
she's
You
doing the
gotta look, yeah.
vetting by herself.
It is. I'm talking about if Sally Mae was with her for 3 years. From the
wow.
bottom
She not at
to
the
the
point
dirt.
yet.
You
She not
gotta
at the
go,
point
Sally.
yet. She not at that point yet.
She is at that point. She
what
gotta
do you
go.
mean?
She ain't cutting
Just
it.
'cause
You
she
gotta
been in
go.
business
No, no,
for
no, no,
5
no, no,
months?
no, no.
I haven't had.
She's saying
I'm talking about somebody been with you.
she
from
hasn't
day
been there
one.
yet. She's not been there yet. She hasn't been there yet. She
said
just
fired
opened.
her.
She just.
I'm not. You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not worrying about somebody. You only been open for 5 months. Yes.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I'm
talking about
saying.
somebody from like. I'm just giving an example.
From
the 3
January
years.
to-
from,
okay,
From
yes,
your
yes, yes.
planning. And now they
Yes.
work with you, or they can be a family member that work with you, and they just not making a cut.
Right.
You've given too many chances, too
Yes,
many opportunities
no,
for them
yeah,
to
yeah.
fix it, and have you fired them?
Yes.
Done.
No, it was very hurtful. And then I've
And it
also been
affected
stolen. And yeah, when I
People have
had
stolen from
someone's.
you,
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Don't
not
fuck
really.
with
It
that.
still bothers me.
No way. Yo,
We don't fuck with
I
that.
had something else.
You
and I had-
can't let it bother you.
Yeah.
In the beginning,
Yeah.
probably you go through the process,
Easier
but
said than done.
don't let it bother you. Why?
Right.
Because you have no control over it. Now you address the situation. You did what you were supposed to do for you. So
Right.
don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. Don't.
No, I know it's hard. And then when I've had, and this is, I mean, on topic too, but I had, so like I told you guys, I invest in the esthetician. So we use a line called PCA Skin. It's a medical grade line. And in order to do the chemical peels, you have to be certified. It costs $250 to certify each person.
Do you certify your
I am
workers?
certified.
She said she paid for all of
I
that.
pay for
She
the
paid for
certification.
everything.
Wow.
Every
Big boss
person.
shit.
So if you pay for me to
So-
work, if you pay to like certify me, do I have to work for you for like X amount of time?
Technically you do, but if it doesn't work out, then
She
She's
can
gonna
pull
have
your-
to cut
Just let it
ties.
She
go.
can
Yeah.
pull your certification.
So
She
I do,
paid for
I
that
do
shit.
have a
Okay.
non-compete.
There
I do
you
have
go.
a non-compete. I cannot pull their certification.
After you pay for it, it's theirs.
theirs.
Damn.
But she can't go work for your competitor.
She can't go work for any company within a certain mile radius or doing the same thing.
Okay.
And so,
But that's something that's always going to be remembered. I invested in you.
right.
You failed. You're
Yeah.
a bum.
And
But it's
so the
That it's all based on perspective.
Yeah.
Because listen, you paid for them. Like you'll get your blessings back.
right.
Yeah, of
exactly.
course.
Get that
but
shit
the
back.
worst thing that what happened and that I just felt so hurt by was the fact that so when you get PCA certified, you get certified because the chemical peels are they're intense, especially dealing with higher Fitzpatrick's. And so the girls, I never allow an esthetician to perform a chemical peel on any client until they can either perform it on themselves, a family member.
Do you hear this quality you're getting at
Or,
Melanated Beauty Spa? This is quality.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
She get your history and then rebirth you.
Yeah.
So, they either themselves, family member, or a friend. And I had an esthetician. She performed a chemical peel on herself, and she chose the highest peel that we had, which is the ultra peel. I always recommend if you're gonna, you always start from sensing and then work your way up. And so she was like, no, I'm gonna do the ultra peel. I want my skin to really shed. So she did the ultra peel, and light hitting, a lot of times if you guys have ever gotten facial,
If you expose the light,
it adds heat, and that's not good for the chemical peel. So she ended up getting burned.
exactly.
And
You get the light hitting you. Think about it.
Yeah.
Chemicals and heat. Chemicals and heat that are not supposed to be in heat. It's a burning.
It needs to be in a dark room. So we always shut down. We always shut off the lights when
first-degree
get
burn?
a chemical peel. So yeah, she had a 1st-degree burn. No. And I knew because when a higher Fitzpatrick skin starts to fester or starts to frost, that means it's burning. And so, I can't hear can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, you can? Okay. So it started to frost, and I was like, and I told her, I said, okay, this is turning into a burn now. And so, fast forward to a month, probably a month and a half later, I decided to cut ties with her because a certain situation happened. But I went on Instagram and I saw that she had sent her photos to another esthetician who posted
The
those
results.
photos, stating that the spa said that was normal. And that was such a like,
Yo,
are you kidding me?
What's her IG?
I would never do that.
Yeah.
It was so, and that to me from that point on, when I went back, I edited everything as far as like contracts when it comes to social media, all of that, because I don't allow my estheticians to post without my approval. I now have a business phone that they can take in a room. All cell phones cannot be in a room, only the content phone, because that to me, that could have devastated the business.
Of course
It could have. But you know what?
Could not.
Something that wasn't your fault.
Me. I get
People just don't want to live up to their own fault, because she was the one that said she wanted the ultra, the highest.
Yes.
She was the one that said she wanted it, so she just didn't want to say. The result was maybe someone said like, damn, your face is burned bad or something like that. Yeah. And instead of telling people what they saw, the outcome of it, the results, instead of her saying, I told the spa to do this and I shouldn't have, she just said the spa did the wrong thing. So
or instead
she
of
don't work there anymore,
saying,
does she?
no, instead of saying I was getting certified and I was testing out the chemical peel on myself.
But that's why I'm saying,
what I learned, and this is what could happen to your skin.
Yeah,
she gonna blame it on
but that's why I said
she
didn't. That's why I said she didn't tell them it was her fault. She just said this is what they recommended.
Of course not. She gonna flip the script.
But don't worry about it. That next spa she go to, she gonna fuck up their credentials too. So don't even worry about it.
I've got a skincare question. So what's 3 things I need to do before I go to your spa? And 3 things I need to like before I go to sleep and before I wake up. Like what do people just forget to do that we should be doing every day? Like as men, as women, like just for like.
I think this is like his
Number
favorite.
one.
3 is like
besides washing with get 3. Give me 3.
Listen,
5
3.
Everything comes in 2s.
Listen, 3 is like his favorite thing. Every guest he asks like the 3 things that they
odd
do.
number. Give me an odd number. You know what I'm saying?
I like
Besides washing my face with black soap, what else do I need?
She said stop using it.
She said stop using
that.
it.
So I need to know 3.
I'm gonna give you something else.
Please.
So, obviously, cleanse your face. You need to
what?
tone your face.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you the gram flour.
And does he need a
Gram
moisturizer?
flour?
cleanser that we have? Yeah.
So a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer?
Yes, and I would even up it to like a night serum. Night serums are good, especially once you hit 30.
Yeah.
To help with fine lines, preventatives for.
And this is before I go to sleep.
But it's
as I
different
wind down.
treatments for morning and night though. Like
Yeah.
in
Yes,
the morning
can be
time,
depending on your skin.
Yeah, depending on your skin. Morning times you can do like the 3, and then nighttime you can do 3, but you can eliminate one of the ones from the morning.
What do I do in the morning opposed to what I do at
She
night?
just told you.
Morning,
Cleanse.
you always need to put on sunblock. That's one thing.
Sunblock?
Yes, you need to put on sunscreen.
Black people have to wear sunblock?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
This is a misnomer.
Yes,
Get darker
yes,
too.
No, we can get darker, but I
it's
was
not
always
even
taught that
about
we don't
dark-
need
You
sunblock.
get
No, that's
burnt,
not
your
true.
skin can peel.
And that's
Yes.
not true. And it's
My
not
skin
even
peeled in
about that.
Mexico.
It's just there's so much damage that sun can do when it comes to like aging, things like that. But Sunblock is important.
So I need
because
sunblock.
black people get
From Publix or from where?
No.
Where do I get the sunblock?
From Melanated Beauty Spa.
There
That's
you
where
go.
you get it from.
Okay.
We're gonna get all the products that we need
That's
from
exactly where
Melanated
So
you
I
get
Beauty
it
need,
Spa.
I need a sunblock, and what else do I need?
Yes, do not leave the house without sunblock.
Wow.
Just don't.
That's step one.
She's telling
I don't
you.
even care if you
that's
use
good.
it as
No,
your
that's
moisturizer.
good. That's good. I didn't know
Step
that.
two.
Just,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So
good.
that's in the morning. Do not, if you're getting ready to start your day, you cleanse your face, tone, put your moisturizer on,
And
put
then
the
put a
sun.
sunblock?
Yes.
Word?
Absolutely.
Tell me the next step. Tell me the
And
next step.
so, but at night, I think it's always good. We always suggest that our clients use some type of night serum.
Yeah.
Serum.
Inclusive of a moisturizer. So serums, there's a lot of different types of serums, but there's serums, especially, I mean, all of you guys have great skin. I would focus on a serum that is a preventative for aging. And so, especially once you hit your 30s, actually once you hit 25,
I'm trying to get rid of these, but-
the elasticity of your skin.
No
No, it's
light.
true.
Got no
Yeah.
light. Daddy
Especially
talking about
people,
it.
there's eye creams and
Yeah.
serums help with that.
Oh,
so,
wow.
I want to clear it up, man. I want no owl eyes.
yeah.
Or, you know,
Okay.
bags and stuff.
Icing help if you're someone that is, if you suffer with insomnia, waking up
Sleep
first thing in the
deprivation.
morning and using ice globes underneath your skin, adding that in your skin regimen helps
Oh.
with that.
Yeah, I wanna-
But making sure that your skin is working for you while you're sleeping with an active serum is
These are things
important.
I can do at home.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
I like
Products
that.
that you can have at
We
home.
finna go.
And I
Go
can
take
so
our
we always
trip.
send our clients like, because we have a lot of the tools, and I always tell them like, listen, we have these tools here, but also invest in these tools at home, and we'll send them the Amazon link.
Let's go.
Yeah.
On
That's
the
good.
Amazon link.
Let's
We're going to
go.
have all your links posted. make
Yeah,
sure everyone can see
absolutely.
it.
What?
Definitely,
there's a lot of
definitely
them.
We
tap
definitely
in.
gonna tap in.
Melanated Beauty Spa.
Hey, tap into this episode. We're gonna drop in the bottom all her little tags, all the product lines, all the Amazon links.
We're in North
Yes,
Miami,
I'll
y'all.
send you.
and
South
you're not
Florida.
gonna get it if you don't link and subscribe.
You have to buy your
Right.
ticket first. Well, you have an event coming up,
Oh
don't
my
you?
gosh!
Talk
Yes.
about
Don't you have an event coming
up?
It's our trap and paint.
Ooh, chopping pain.
Yes, so
What's
our
that
events
about?
are always, our events are always a
ratchet
vibe.
side come
It
out. You
is.
know? Okay, okay.
And that honestly, our events are kind of like who I am too.
No, just be you.
Yeah, they are.
Be you, unapologetic.
So our trap and paint event is, I like to think of creative ways to bring people together and also self-care. So I hired an artist who actually is a good friend of mine from grade school. She'll be leading the paint class, but there'll be unlimited wine, food, and
Right
then
here in North
complimentary-
Miami?
Well, Hollandale,
Okay.
and there'll be complimentary services as well.
Okay.
So yeah, and then we do giveaways and raffles. And
Melanated
so,
Beauty
yeah.
Spa.
It's this Saturday.
Saturday,
This Saturday,
the what?
6:30.
What's
The
the, date?
13th.
The 13th.
Yes.
The 13th, y'all. Saturday the 13th.
Saturday
you
the
guys don't miss
13th.
out.
Listen,
Do not
Don't
miss out.
Yeah.
we appreciate you for sure coming on here, blessing us, giving us the gems.
Absolutely.
You know, we gonna come visit you. I'm definitely coming.
Yes.
I don't know about them.
And then
I'm
we
going to get a
definitely
skin serum
coming.
for my
And-
nighttime.
I'm
Yes, definitely.
we're definitely gonna give the
You
gift
can bless
giveaway.
me, but I'm here to
Okay.
support you for sure.
Definitely gonna do a gift
We're gonna
giveaway.
do- yeah, the
Yes.
collab giveaway for the holidays, for
Yes, sir.
Christmas.
Yes.
But you gotta subscribe. All you people watching, subscribe. I'll be seeing
Melanated Beauty
you
Spa.
be having a couple hundred now in the views. 2, 3, 4.
No
I only see
problem.
like 60 subscribers. All right.
We gotta get
No,
there, right?
You'll get there.
We're gonna
That's
get
for
there.
sure.
Don't worry. I appreciate you. Thank you
No, I
again.
appreciate you
Thank
guys
you.
too.
Thank you,
you.
Andy, for blessing us with the queen.
Nah, you know,
You know,
she's a vibe. I had to bring her.
Of course.
No, I
Big
had
vibe.
fun. This
Big
was
vibe.
good.
Great, great,
Comfortable.
There you go. That's what we
Yes.
about.
Okay.
This is No Plain Janes. You
No
heard?
Plain James.
Okay. No plain Janes.
Yee.